What's up? Almighty N here. Welcome back to the channel. And like always, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. So today, I want to talk about the deck of many things and how we use it in my game, how maybe you could use it in your game, and some of the cards we pulled and how good or bad they were. So let's get right into this. It's that intro. All right, everybody. So here it is. This is how my players came in contact and a hold of the deck of many things. So it wasn't a story. I've told this story before in a past video, and it didn't do that well. So if you want to go check it out, check it out. I'll probably leave a link up in the eye, wherever that's at, somewhere around here. And you can go check that video out. So anyways, there was a commotion in the town. My half-orc and my goblin were going into town, and this guy runs up and gives them a deck of many things. They didn't know what it was. Gave him a map, gave him a ring, and told him, please help me. Takes off, and there was like a note on the map. They go into the tavern to meet the rest of the party. They tell him what happened. Well, my half-orc is a really good role player. I mean, honestly, a really, really good role player. It's my little brother. He plays it so well. His half-orc is dumb. I mean, just like any other half-orc barbarian is going to be. And he plays that card so well. So they open it up, and like the deck of many things is like in a satchel kind of thing. And they open that up, and they look at it, and they're like, oh, there's a bunch of cards. So the half-orc's like, I'll pull it out. He pulls it out. All right? Now, I did not tell them what it was. I just kind of wanted them to take it, figure it out, because they were supposed to go to a magic shop and meet a wizard, and he was going to let them know what they had. They figured it out real fast because the first thing that gets pulled is Key. Now, Key, in my game, I didn't buy nothing. I didn't print nothing up. This is just straight up a deck of cards, and there'll be a link in the description of where you can find the PDF on, what the cards look like, what's their numerical number, I guess you want to say, on a regular deck of cards. So Key is the Queen of Hearts. Now, he pulls the Queen of Hearts. It's Key. Now, what happens with the Queen of Hearts is rare or rarer magical weapon manifests into the player's hands. So he's a half-orc barbarian, and it's proficient. You have to be proficient in it. So you could come up with anything. So what manifests into his hands is a great axe, a golden great axe, magical weapon. Now, he gets bonus. He gets health back. So if he's low on health and he does a kill or an attack, he gets health. It pretty much saps the energy and he gets that back. It's really cool. It's really fun. Super overpowered. But it was kind of something that was special that happened, I guess. So I kind of just made this. You don't really anticipate this. You kind of just go with the flow. So he got that, and he still has it. We're not running this campaign anymore. We stopped that campaign pretty much maybe one or two more sessions after this session. And now I'm running the same party, minus a couple players. And we're doing other random stuff now with those same characters. So first card pulled was Key. Rare magical item. Second card pulled, the Jack of Hearts. That is Knight. 4th level fighter of the same race of the person who pulled it. So my gnome bard, 1st level, pulled a 4th level gnome fighter into the party. So the strongest member of the party is pretty much controlled by our gnome bard now. Yeah, super fun. I mean, hey, stuff happens. So the first 2 cards pulled. 3rd card pulled was Gem by my wife. Now, Gem is the 2 of Hearts, and it is 25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold pieces each, or 50 gems worth 1,000 pieces each. And you can pick what either one you want, but it pretty much you're rich. Your party starts off super rich, and my party actually they split that, and they're all pretty much wealthy even to this day in this game. Now, here's my last player. And what gave me this idea is he commented on one of my old videos and said, I hate that deck. Here's why. First card he pulled, the King of Clubs, Void. The black card, pretty much, it's your body disappears, your stuff is left on the floor, and you end up in like a dungeon or wherever you want, and you're in like a necklace, a vase, or you pretty much become a genie. You're not really a genie, you don't have powers, but you have to be saved out of this item that you're stored in now until your party could save you or roll up a new character. Now, first level, I wasn't that experienced as a DM at the time. I was like, all right, bad card. I knew that was a bad card. I should have pulled it out. I didn't have time. I kind of forgot about it, and I knew I was going to do this, but I just forgot to pull these cards out. Go ahead. There's a couple other really bad ones. We'll see what happens. Next card he pulls is Don John. Now, Don John is the two of spades, and no, ace of spades, sorry. And you disappear pretty much into like a statue state. Like you become like a statue in a sphere in another dimension. So this is like dimension shifting kind of stuff to get him back. And yeah, I was like, oops, there you go. That's another bad one. Nope. We'll pull another one. All right. He pulls the two of spades. Balance. Now, if you don't know what balance is, probably in my opinion, one of the worst cards to get. It changes your alignment. So if you're good, you become evil, and so on and so forth. Except for neutral. If you're true neutral, you stay true neutral. Yeah, so he's a lawful good ranger, elf ranger, and he became chaotic evil elf ranger. So I was like, oh, that's another bad one. I can't believe you pulled 3 terrible cards in a row. So finally pulled the last one. I think my wife pulled this one for him, and because he was just like, I don't want to pull it no more. I don't care. And he pulled Comet. She pulled Comet for him. Now, if he defeats the next encounter by himself, he'll gain a level. Now, I did change this for him because the encounters I had for this campaign that we were running, this session for this campaign, was a pretty tough one. It was about like 20 guards or so. It was a lot of people. So I told him within the next couple sessions or whatever, if you defeat, like if we come across I wasn't going to set it up, but if something happened where they left that area and they stumbled upon some goblins or something, if he so happened to find like enemies that he thought he could beat, I would give him the level up. But it wouldn't last forever. Just give him a little bit of an extension because everybody got amazing things. He got a bunch of terrible things. So now let's talk about this. Now, for me, now as a little more experienced of a GM, I would honestly love to use this deck of many things. I'm actually thinking that my next session is going to involve this. Now, I'm going to give you a couple ideas of what you guys could do because the deck of many things should enhance your game, not take away. Now, do I believe that all these cards should be used? No. But depending on you, you could have a really good time. Now, I really feel that you could have an entire campaign solely focused around the deck of many things. Now, I've heard horror stories of like DMs making their players draw like a card every day or something, but I do believe that this could be really fun. Now think about it. Void. Now if you get transferred into like a dungeon as like a necklace or something and the party has to find it and free you, that'll be cool. Now you can use like an NPC gets caught up and you're getting paid to save him. Maybe he found something. Maybe he's been missing for a while. And you have to like locate him, and he ended up opening the deck of many things, pulling a card. Now he's trapped in this dungeon as a vase, you know? Really cool idea. Really simple idea. I actually have a whole idea about this, very similar to what I just said, that I'm most likely going to be using either my next session when all this virus stuff dies down and I can have people back over at my house and we can play a game. It's a really good idea. Same thing with Don John's. You could do this very similar. Save them from the other dimension. That's really cool. Really good idea. Balance. I don't like balance, But I mean, you could have like the secret, you know, he turns into evil because he pulled the balance card and he's been playing with the party, sabotaging stuff. Maybe they catch him, they try and save him, they try and switch his back alignment back. Something that could be cool. A lot of these cards are pretty awesome. I mean, the Avatar Death card. It's hit or miss. I mean, the guy has an armor class of 20. You could fight him. You could win. You could lose. You know, you just have to understand that you might lose characters. But I would recommend, like, if you just gave them the card and you're planning on doing, like, an entire campaign around this, I would recommend telling everybody, make sure you have, like, at least a spare character written up, because there's a couple cards where you're gone, pretty much. And even so, like, so just say you draw Void, the player disappears, I have a backup. Now you guys are heading that way, you run into the backup character, and he plays until you guys save the actual character, and then that, you know, backup guy leaves, and boom, party back together. A lot of fun ways that you could use this into your games. I hope I gave you guys a couple ideas on what to do and how to use it. If you want to use it, I love it. Thinking about using it again. So we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Catch you in the next one.